Hey folks, in the last video, we had created this weekday selector. In this video, we will create the habit cards. So going back to the design, let's just see what the design is. So this is the general layout of the design. We have title on the top. We have weekday selector in the middle, which we have created right now. And we have the habit cards over here. So this is the third video in this series. In the first video, we covered title. Second video, we covered weekday selector. And then third video, we are covering habit cards. So breaking down the habit card here, there are, I think, okay, so there's the card itself. There's the text, the habit name, and then there is the streak counter. That is the third element. And then there are the circles, habit circles. Let's just call them habit circles. And these have states. So one is complete state, one is pending state, and one is the missed state. So let's just say I'm just going to copy this layout here and I'm going to paste it here. And let's just create a list of things which we need to share with GPT. So one is we need habit card layout. So that is one. And then we have the habit name, and then we have the streak counter, and then we have the habit circles. So habit circles are completed, missed, and pending. So we have these components. Let's just build the card first. We will think about integrating the card inside the main screen later. So what we will do is we will go to ChatGPT and I'll share the design. So for example, let's just say I'm going to copy this as an image and then I'm going to paste it here. And then I will connect the hex code, which I'm working on. So what will happen now is I will ask ChatGPT to analyze the image. Should we do that? I don't think so. We should do that. So we'll just tell GPT we have habit cards here. The main components are the main components of each habit card are. I'll just copy this habit card. I think let's call it layout. Then we have habit name. And then we have streak counter, and we have habit circles with complete states. Does this make sense? Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Okay, so it's just that. The word comes with yes, the structure makes perfect sense. Yes, I interpret the habit card based on your description and mock UI. So we have habit card layout. Okay, a card like view rounded rectangle with shadow or border includes planning and spacing to display content in the organized way. Habit name. Okay, okay. Uh, pink, clear or light background. Relevant for is there array state passed to the card. We don't have these states determined yet. Should be based on yes, it should be based on completed days. Yes, this should also be responsive. Yes, okay. So let's just answer the questions. This completed is this. Missed is just copy the color from here. Right now, I'm going to hardcode this color, but when we define the assets, we can change it. So I'm just going to give this, maybe instead of doing that, let's just give a color right now. I'm just trying to approximate it to the actual color. This is not exactly the same, but let's just go with this. Um, Pending is okay. Second one, we need to define the habit states. We need to define the habit states. So we need to store these completed missed states somewhere, and we need to define these in the code, right? We need to define habit states. Okay, we need to define habit states. So just habit. I'll just tell the GPT to do that. We need to define the habit states. That is, let's just say, yes, this should be dynamic and should increase by one every time the habit is marked complete. And fourth is yes, this should be responsive. And I'll also add a fifth point. I'll just give a background color. So I'll tell what the card background is. Card background color. Card background color is this. And I also define the rounded corners. So we have used 16 here. So rounded corner is 16. And we can also define padding. So padding, we have defined 16. Uh, Padding is 16. Padding, overall padding, or overall padding is 16. And let's see what else. We have a small shadow effect. We want GPU to create that. So add a small, let's create this as 6 point, add a small shadow effect, um, and write a comment so that I can know where to edit this, where to edit this. One more point I would like to add, create this card as a separate web file. Okay, so what we have done, we completed is we have defined the colors, we need to define the habit states. We're told that yes, they should be dynamic. Yes, the have streak counter should be dynamic and increase by 1 day, increase by one every time an habit has marked complete, and decrease by and become zero, if the habit is marked missed, right? So we're defining logic here. Fourth point, yes, this should be responsive. Fifth, card background color. So these are the extra points we're defining. Background color is 16. Overall padding is 16. Add a small shadow effect and to the card, to the card, the card, and so that I can know where to edit this. So I can play around with this and create this card as a separate zip file. Okay. This is good to go. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it's defining the habit card as the new zip file. I'll just create this zip file. Let's just say I'm gonna do this. Okay. It's still writing the code. Okay. We don't have to create extension color again and again. What we will do is we will define extension color in one separate Swift file, and we will call this everywhere else. I think it's like Figma components. So you just need to create the main component somewhere or base component somewhere, and you use the so I mean duplicate of that main component elsewhere, and whatever changes you make in the main component, it will be reflected into the other duplicate components. So I think that will be helpful. So this has created this. Let's see if we can preview this. So I'll just copy this and okay, I can see the preview window. So it's showing up some errors. Maybe I think this extension is declared once again. Okay, and okay. What is this? Hmm. I don't know what these errors are. So typically, what I do is I just copy the error and I just share it with GPT. So what I'll do here is I'll um, copy this, paste it here, and I'll also highlight the code where I'm seeing the errors. So I'm seeing the errors here, and say getting these errors. The errors you're seeing is content does not know the average state you're passing. Okay, okay. So it's asking me to update the code. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing the errors now. Okay, and then I'm also seeing an error here. So what I'll do is we can define this as a separate web file. Will that help? Let's see. So you can reuse this without duplicating the code, and it helps your files keep clean and focused. So we're just going to create this file. I'm just going to create a new file and copy the code what GPT and share here. And then, okay, so I'll just say, okay, this is the error I'm seeing. Let's again, I'm seeing that same error. And so, okay, so you have defined duplicate, right, in habit card. So let's remove this. And also, I think we have defined that in main screen view. Yeah, and let's also remove this. So once we remove that, I think the error should go away. No, it's not going away. Okay, let's see. We're getting that error. Yeah, it's still getting that error. Let me do clean with folder. And just to confirm, let me see if we have that extension elsewhere defined. Do we have it in weekly selector? Yep. We also have it in weekly selector. Okay, let me remove that. Main screen. If I come back here now, and let's just say I'm going to copy this code once again. From the team build folder. Okay, I'm not seeing the extension error, but we are still seeing some other errors over here. We can get rid of that. All right. So what I'll do here is I'll just do this and paste this, getting these errors. So what it will do is it will, I think, call hex here separately, which I'm assuming it will do. Let's see. Asking us to do ensure these properly defined. Okay, we have defined this properly. And here it is asking us to define it as hex string. So we need to replace this with this. Yep. Then same thing with this. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. Okay. And stateful wrapper, I think had has shared that code also. Yeah, there you go. Let's replace this code with this. Okay, I'm still getting the error. It's asking us to update the habit card file completely. Okay, let's share the complete code actually. Let's see. Okay, I don't see the error now. We are seeing the error here. So basically, we need to replace this text instead of X. I think it should work. Yep. Okay. So if I come back here, let's see if we are getting the preview or not. And no, so it's still we still have a couple of errors here. Okay. And the clean build folder. Okay. Let's come back to habit card. Let's see if we can get the card preview. Moment of truth. I think it's gonna come. Yeah, there you go. So we have it here. You can see this, right? So if I mark something as missed, it's not perfect, but at least we are getting our basic cards right. Okay, got it. Um, so what we'll do is GPT, we need to create 7 circles for 7 days a week, and it should be equally spaced in the card. We can see also see that it is using that card background color, 16px, rounded corners, all that stuff. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna replace this with this. So how many circles do we have? Okay, we have 7 circles, but it's not equally spaced. So I'll just share this image with GPT. Um, and I'll ask it to review this. Just a second. CN, this is getting increase this spacing between the circles. Ensure they dynamically adjust to different screen sizes. Mhm. So it's using spacer. I think where is it? It's here. Yeah, I think that is right. Let's see what happened here. Okay, it did not give me the code for enum. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this code. So you have to be sometimes be careful with the code you're copying. You cannot blindly copy everything. Sometimes GPT does this that it I don't know if it does it on purpose or not, but sometimes it omits a section of the code itself. So we need to be aware of these things. So for example, right now it did not give this habit state, which is an important component for this habit card, right? Where you are defining the complete, missed, and pending states. Uh, so you need to add those things, or if you don't, you should not delete those things. Um, if it's not given by GPT. So now you can see that there's equal spacing. For pink, right, I'll just change the color. Right now we have this very intense pink color, so I'll just define the hard-coded color. So I'll just define it in this color. So where can we define that? So it is defined here. So I'll just define that here. It's very light. I'm not sure if you can see it. Maybe we can make it a bit darker. Yes, I can use that. Right? And let's just say if I mark a habit complete, I'm not seeing anything actually. Okay. Let's add this card to the main screen first, and then we can fix on the logic. And we add the habit card to the main screen. Sharing the dark code, it's also sharing some examples so that we can preview it here. And okay, it's also adding a scroll view. Okay, let's just do that. Okay. Okay. It's not exactly how we designed. So if you can look at this, so these circles are bigger, it's smaller here. So we can fix that. So we can definitely fix that. But one interesting thing you can observe is it matches the days here. So I think that is pretty cool. So let's fix the size of this circles. If you look at this here, ensure circles are evenly spaced. Okay, so you can see the circle is at 20 by 20 in our design. I think it's 24. So let's change it to 24 and let's see how that will look. Okay, 24 is not bad. Let's come back to the main screen. Okay, okay, I think this is closer to what we want. And okay, I'll stop this video here. In the next video, let's work on the um, we can work on the UI as well as definition of adding the logic to these habit cards. Thank you guys.